The idea is that there's open dialogue about what type of relationships people actually want. And often people will feel like, well, I have a lot of love to give and it's not limited just to one person. I can love multiple people. Or maybe it's just a sexual thing, right? So maybe I have a primary partner, for example, and then I'm allowed to play away. And then there's negotiations of how does that happen? What does the person, the partner, the primary want to know? Do they want to know? Does it only happen in certain situations, like when I'm away, for example? In my work, I will help people write up a contract, an agreement. And, obviously safe sex is part of that, a big component of that. I do think it's becoming more like fashionable or something. I think there's more people, even if they're not having E&Ms, some more people are entertaining the idea. One of the big dilemmas about relationships is how do you sustain love and excitement and respect and all the great things that relationships give in a long-term relationship, right? E&M is one way, potentially, of finding a solution. The issue is that often the solution creates more problems, but it's a kind of sidestep to think, okay, maybe this is a way I could make it work. I would have to do these things for that to happen. A lot of this is about self-awareness. So, for example, where it works is when someone has done the internal work and understood that this is their preference. And then when they meet someone else, they communicate that openly. There's no surprises. Maybe they're lucky enough to meet someone who has also been thinking about that and knows how they feel, and then they can kind of co-create something, right? That's the ideal situation. And there's no guarantees that can work or not work. When it's one person pushing any agenda on the other, there tends to be obviously more issues. And I always suggest that if your sex life is not a happy sex life, don't involve another person.